Hello everybody, welcome to your live watch along of Real Madrid versus Liverpool from the Alfredo Di Stefano Stadium in the Real Madrid training ground, not the Bernabeu. Let's get the win. Let's do this. Let's go. Come on, Real Madrid. The reason why I'm doing the Real Madrid Liverpool game is due to the fact is because the winners of that play Chelsea, so it makes sense. I'll do both. Liverpool, Real Madrid, and Chelsea, Porto. Come on, Real Madrid.
And tonight, the two
up the Madrid.
Head-to-head in Madrid. Liverpool aren't the only Premier League club in action tonight.
So, it's going to be interesting to see how the game goes. It'll be interesting to see how it plans out. We've got to wait and see how it goes.
Follow what unfolds in that match by downloading the BT Sport app and by using
it's going to be interesting. The game's going to be frenetic, I think.
And the one in Manchester, so you won't miss any of the drama as it unfolds. So that's exactly what we'll be doing.
It's going to be frenetic. It's going to be frenetic. I believe that to be.
It looks odd, doesn't it, seeing Real Madrid there and not the Bernabeu, doesn't it? It's not only that, no fans as well. It makes it even more appear like a training game in a way.
I know, and that's what we were talking about off air. It's just the only word I can explain it with is weird. It's a weird scenario coming out of a stadium, one with no fans, which they're used to anyway. But
look at that behind
the training ground. This is a training complex, like a quarter-final of the Champions League.
They're refurbishing, obviously, the Bernabeu. Did you know how many seats?
Oh, it's due to the refurbishment of the Bernabeu. They can't play there.
One less. They're going to have one less seat in the ground. And we have flown that seat all the way here to but yeah, interesting statistic I was told about today. But who do you fancy tonight, Rio?
I fancy Liverpool strong.
You do, to win the game tonight and to take a lead to Anfield?
Yeah, I fancy them strong. I think that the way that they've shown themselves, they're waiting for a performance and a result to show themselves the real Liverpool again. We'd lost that. I think they'd lost that understanding of how they went about winning games, and they found that against Arsenal.
Is 3 or 4 games or a particularly good performance against Arsenal enough to say they're definitely back, or do they need to do something in a game of this magnitude?
I think they'll need to do something again today to reinstill that confidence and that consistency, but I think you sometimes need to see the fundamentals come through and produce a performance and a result like they did to give you that confidence to go and get a result today.
Yeah, and I think a lot of the debate is
it's all fingers crossed.
Liverpool's so good at the weekend. So I think
fingers crossed at the end of the day, Liverpool might play well. We don't know, but I guarantee Real Madrid will win and Benzema will score a couple of goals in this one.
They're on their way. So what's the key to getting the right result for Liverpool this evening?
Well, I think the midfield battle. I think Modric and Kroos, if you let them dictate the game, it's going to be a difficult evening for Liverpool. But
so Real Madrid are walking out now. Real Madrid are walking out now.
Industrious, they'll get about that midfield and not let it happen. And I think that the front three of Liverpool will have too much for Real Madrid.
Well, there are the Liverpool teams, captained by Wijnaldum tonight. All fancy Liverpool win? Unanimous? Yeah, I do. Well, confident away from home as well, although obviously there's no real advantage home or away, it seems, under these circumstances. But it's still Real Madrid versus Liverpool in the quarter-finals of the Champions League. Let's join our commentators, Steve McManaman, Darren Fletcher.
Thank you, Gary. Good evening, everybody. So the players are ready to rekindle a very
Here we go, Real Madrid versus Liverpool from the Estadio de Stefano Stadium in Real Madrid's training complex.
They both have such a special relationship with. They're clubs that thrive on nights like this. 19 wins between.
Let's go, boys!
And whether it's in one of the world's great arenas or a tussle at a training ground like tonight, just sit back.
Let's go, boys! I just want to say it feels odd being in a training complex. It just feels odd having a Champions League tie playing in there. It's just weird. but they're playing there for a reason. It's due to the fact. It's due to the fact that the Bernabeu is being refurbished. So I'll give you the teams now, starting with Real Madrid with Courtois, Militao, Nacho, Cruz, Benzema, Modric, Asensio, Casemiro, Lucas Vázquez, Vinicius Jr, Mendy. On the bench, I'll try and do as many players as I can. Luna, El Turbi, Marcelo, Valverde, Ostasola, Isco, Maradona, Rodrigo, Rabaz and Cruz. That is for Real Madrid. And for Liverpool, you have Alisson, Alexander Arnold, Phillips, Kabak, Robinson, Fabinho, Wijnaldum, Keita, Mane, Salah, Jota. On the bench, you have Adrian, David, Thiago, Milner, Firmino, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Jones, Tomaskas, the Greek, Shaqiri, Ben Davids, Williams and Kane.
There's a starting place too for the
and hopefully we can do this.
It's a front three that should excel on the counter-attack for Liverpool. Well, they're a Champions League winners.
Hello, Josie! Hello.
2019 final between the teams in Kiev. We're in Valdebebas tonight rather than the Bernabeu, which is undergoing a facelift. Liverpool played the previous round in the Puskás Arena, and tonight we're in a stadium named after his famous and imperious partner, Alfredo Di Stefano. It's about 10 minutes from the centre of Madrid.
Taylor,
it's a lovely,
don't take this lightly. The reason why I'm doing this, I don't have to just do Chelsea. I thought I would do different games and stuff like that. I'll do different games. And this game, Real Madrid versus Chelsea, the winners of this game, the winners of this tie, plays Chelsea or Porto. So that actually has got us right into whatever happens in this game, and we win our games, we will play this game, whoever wins this. But I'm nervous, but I'm here as a neutral, but I want Real Madrid to win, because I would like to play Real Madrid instead of Liverpool for a change. Be somewhere different for us to play. But how is everyone? Everyone doing well? Real Madrid versus Liverpool.
That was the big talking point coming into tonight, the shape of Real Madrid. They played with a back five at the weekend. Varane was expecting to be involved, having been rested at the weekend, but he's contracted COVID, so it is this back four, and it's a unit that brings with it significant questions. The absence of Sergio Ramos is huge, and they've not got a very good record in Champions League matches when they don't have their captain.
So, how is everyone? Everyone doing well? Liverpool versus Real Madrid. Hopefully Real Madrid get the win.
Conversation, Steve, that Jurgen Klopp said they've had to try and generate their own atmosphere in there tonight.
Yeah. Well, it is quiet, as you can imagine. The Bernabeu, even empty, is something special to behold. Different scenario this evening.
So hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream.
Quiet, and of course
it's Real Madrid versus Liverpool. Put your question in the chat. Start a conversation. I'm all ears today. I'm ready to hear what you guys want to say. So I'm interested. Put questions in the chat. I'll answer as many questions as I can.
The leading scorer, Karim Benzema. He's the man they've got to keep an eye on very closely.
Benzema is some talent.
He's been really sharp of late.
Scoring 7 goals in 5 games is just unreal form for Benzema. Unreal form.
When Ronaldo left, he was talking about Benzema.
Benzema's had his first attempt for Real Madrid.
Benzema's only
it is straight at Adrian in the goal, in the Liverpool goal.
He's been in fantastic form this season, Benzema. 24 goals in all the competitions, including 9 in his last 7 matches. Mendy
come on, Madrid.
His tracks by Casemiro's got the two familiar partners with him in midfield tonight, Luka Modric and Toni Kroos.
Come on, Madrid.
Liverpool have the ball now with the left back.
There we go.
Robertson.
3-1 Benzema hat-trick. What do you think about Wednesday winning 5-0? I was
Lucas
shocked.
Vazquez to Karim Benzema.
I was shocked. My cousin was really shocked, but oh, you jammy get.
Wijnaldum, the Liverpool captain.
If they play well and they do this and they do that and they do this and they do that, Nat Phillips or Maguire, I would say Harry Maguire is better than Nat Phillips in any way, shape or form. He is so much better. Nat Phillips has not really got going for Liverpool. He's not really won anything with Liverpool until he has a career, a proper career. There we go. Thank you, Adam. Smash the like for this, because I thought I would do something a bit different, because you guys always say do other games, so I do other games, because it means more content for you guys and more videos coming out for you guys, so it means something. But we just have to wait and see how it goes and see how the game plans out, see how Liverpool at the moment are just passing the ball around, but we're just trying to see how it goes.
Subject of lots of discussion since being left out of the England squad. There's Zinedine Zidane, who's in charge of his 50th Champions League.
Liverpool win the first leg tonight. Nah, no way. No way. Real Madrid have got this. Real Madrid have got this. If they score the first goal, I can see him scoring a couple. Go on, corner! Corner to Real Madrid.
It's the first corner tonight for Real Madrid.
About 4 minutes played. Real Madrid 0, Liverpool 0.
Real Madrid pouncing on him.
It's a huge night again for the two young Liverpool centre-backs, Nat Phillips and Ozan Kabak. They've kept 4 clean sheets in a row. They're playing with confidence, but the likes of Benzema provide a real test this season.
Come on.
There's the first big header.
Come on, Madrid. Come on, Real. How is that offside?
Yeah, just offside. Casemiro from this ball by Asensio. Clearly see.
There's a real contrast on the touchline tonight. Jurgen Klopp's enthusiasm and energy is a real difference to Zidane, who very rarely shows emotion. It's a massive shame there aren't supporters packed out in the Bernabeu for this one, but regardless of the setting or circumstances, it's a Champions League game sprinkled with romance and stardust. Meeting number 7 between Real Madrid and Liverpool. It's the 36th time the Spaniards have been in the quarter-finals of this competition. They're formed strong. They haven't lost in 11 matches, a run which includes 9 wins, including the one here at the weekend against Eibar.
So put down
the Spaniards, though. They got Liverpool, of course.
So put
today,
down
next week. They've got the Classico on Saturday coming up.
So put the down. So put down in the chat what you guys want to put the questions down for me to answer as many questions as I can.
It's been rammed down the throat of Real Madrid that they could blow the season in 7 days.
Militao.
Go on.
Above Sadio Mane. Here's Asensio who scored.
Oh, you dummy git. Come on, guys.
It's been a confident start though from Real Madrid, Steve.
Yeah, it has. And
Real Madrid are playing well. They tried to create chances, but Liverpool are not really creating anything. We've only played about nearly 7 minutes. And so far, it's not bad. Not a bad performance, I would say, for the first 7 minutes of this game. It's just, can we see Real Madrid getting something? Can we see Liverpool doing something? All the Liverpool are doing at the moment is just passing the ball back and forward too many times.
It's fascinating as well that Jurgen Klopp was saying before the match that Naby Keita's form in training justifies the reason why he's been picked tonight, but in a game like this, Liverpool might need a dribbler, and that's the role that he's got in the Liverpool midfield, to get on the ball and try and make something happen.
Yeah, I think he surprised everybody with that decision, didn't he? The fact that he's dropped Thiago, going back to Spain, of course. After a really accomplished performance at the weekend. We'll wait and see whether it works.
Come on, boys! If you go with the bloody questions in the chat, I'll answer as many questions as you can. Chuck at me. If Benzema scores, you have to floss. I'll try. I will try and do a... I'll do that. I'll do the actual one when you do that and your legs thing. If they score, I will do a Fortnite dance. I will do a Fortnite dance if Benzema scores. And if that doesn't get a subscribe, I don't know what will in this day and age.
9 games in a row now, including both legs of the last 16 tie against
No,
and the man alongside
not flush your teeth.
Is on his best run of senior starts for Liverpool as well.
Nah, not flush your teeth.
There's the man they'd love to have in the team tonight.
There he is, Sergio Ramos.
And then watch the return leg at Anfield next week as well.
Sergio Ramos. He's a good player, Sergio. But just unfortunately can't play today. Come on, Real. If Benzema scores, I have to do the floss or a Fortnite dance.
Liverpool haven't won in Spain for 12 years, 6 trips without a victory back to 2009 when they beat Real Madrid in the Champions League at the Bernabeu.
There we go. It's going to be...
One of the players they'll look to tonight has often struggled for goals in Spain.
So let's see what we can get from this. We have to see. Hopefully it's something in the end.
Real Madrid defence, and here's Salah looking to make something happen for the first time. And
Real Madrid are just passing the ball around at the moment. Nearly 10 minutes played, 0-0 in the Champions League quarter-finals. And we'll keep you informed of other results that go on around the grounds. As 25 minutes played in the Championship, Norwich 3, Huddersfield 0, Brentford 0, Birmingham 0, and Man City 0, Dortmund 0.
Fabinho back there to tidy things up and concede the corner.
And you've also got in League 2, Carlisle 2, Scunthorpe 0, and Morecambe 1, Southend 1.
Change in play, Vinicius Junior attacking, Mendy overlapping.
Away by Robertson.
Come on, Madrid.
To Karim Benzema.
So,
typical number 9, isn't he? Benzema.
Benzema's a good player, and I rate him so highly, and he's just say, can we do this, can we do that, can we do this, can we do that? And Benzema can be good, and he has scored 7 goals in his last 5 games. That is just a ridiculous stat in itself. It has just come something happen. Yeah. Yeah, it's like Norwich 3. Oh, they're asking for a penalty. Real Madrid are asking for a penalty. Oh.
Tonight. He's just having a look at that.
There's a VAR check. The VAR is checking for a potential penalty for Real Madrid, folks.
See the replay, see if it was in the box. See if
there might be a potential penalty for Real Madrid.
See here, he was outside anyway, but he just stopped, doesn't he, Ronaldo? You can see that. Slams the brakes on. And if anything, Modric, as he's going across him, just catches him on his knee. He's certainly outside the box anyway.
Yeah, but if you catch it,
and no issue for Liverpool.
then it's still classed as a foul. Either way, I've seen stuff given like that before. But Real Madrid, it's all Real Madrid at the moment. Go on, Madrid! Real! Shoot! Oh! Oh! Nearly 1-0 Madrid.
Yeah, it was. Just well, Mendy. Trent needs to do better than that. He has to be
Viab,
stronger
oh,
defensively.
too right,
Just
Viab.
can't generate the accuracy.
But a little bit there.
Trouble.
It's a bit. Right, just gonna go for it. Try your best and see what can happen in this game. Liverpool have not got going.
Certainly been the better
Liverpool
side,
have
though.
not got going in this game
Madrid.
whatsoever.
Liverpool have been sloppy at times.
Just from the first 13 minutes, nothing.
4 times here this season, Real Madrid in the training ground, the Estadio Alfredo Di Stefano. Liverpool's away form's been a strength in recent weeks, adding extra emphasis to tonight's game.
So I wouldn't be surprised if like Liverpool get one chance, they take it, and then they win, and they win thanks to it.
Started all but one of the matches that Real Madrid have played this season in the various competitions.
Here comes Real Madrid. Let's see what Real Madrid can do at the moment. They just pass the ball around in the first 14 minutes. They're trying their best. They're trying to do this, that, t'other, trying passing the ball around, trying to do as much as they can. It's just, it's going to be, it's hard to call who could win this. I could say one goal could win this game.
Ferland Mendy, who's playing in his normal position as a left back tonight. He was the left side in the back three.
Here we go. It's now gone long. The ball, too much, and out for a goal kick to Liverpool. Bit unlucky there.
Just the previous run, Vinicius Junior with a nice touch.
Vinicius Junior. Nat Phillips was never catch up with Vinicius Junior in a million years.
Touches and flicks. There's the previous one.
In a million years, Nat Phillips would never catch up with Vinicius Junior. He's the better Vinicius Junior, man.
He wanted the foul.
And now seeing that back, the foul by
at the end of the season,
the potential foul by Wijnaldum on Modric made the most of it, but
it's a very experienced
it's interesting.
Team. There are 9 players in the squad, Steve, who have played over 270 matches for the club. It was a team that was built to last, and it's lasted superbly well. You've got Benzema and Marcelo, who have passed 500 matches, and then Sergio Ramos, who's not playing tonight, is approaching 700. It's a pretty unique situation, isn't it, in modern day football?
Yeah, and there's big decisions to make at the end of the season with Sergio Ramos coming to the end of his contract and him wanting an extended deal. Of course, Luka Modric wants to stay for another year at least. So we'll wait to see if they can keep the band together or whether they'll start to disband.
Come on, Liverpool are starting to play now.
Alexander-Arnold for Liverpool, looking for Diogo Jota, cleared away by Eder Militao.
Liverpool have got the ball at the moment, about 60 minutes play. Liverpool 0, Real Madrid 0 in the Champions League quarter-final first leg.
Wijnaldum.
So far, it's been a good ball crossed in, headed away. I think Real Madrid are going to get rid of it if they can, but it's a foul.
It was a brilliant ball.
Free kick to Real Madrid.
Defensive header.
Free kick to Real. So far, I'm enjoying this game. There's not been a lot of chances, but at least something. At least they're trying something here, Real Madrid. Wow.
Mendy manages to bring it forward.
Here we go. Oh, lucky.
Good defending for Liverpool by Nat Phillips.
Unlucky Real, unlucky.
It's cool, calm and collected by Fabinho.
Right, here comes Liverpool.
Sadio Mane.
On the ball at the moment. Liverpool just passed the ball around.
Alexander-Arnold tried to
Real
feed
Madrid
it
have got
through
rid of
towards
it.
Salah.
And
Nacho
now
was
can
back
Real
there
Madrid now go on
for
the
Real.
counter?
It's been a bright start tonight for Vinicius. Here's Benzema.
Go on, Vinicius.
With the to do. Vinicius running off.
Ah.
And the young Liverpool defender did well.
I'm going to give Vinicius.
Yeah, nice play yet again down this left-hand side for Madrid. When Trent Alexander-Arnold goes forward,
Oh, no, lucky, like I always say.
To use Vinicius because Asensio drops
So far,
a little bit deeper
this game's
onto
really
Andy
going.
Robertson, so that's the area they're
It
gonna
ain't
try
to
and
end.
exploit over that side.
But I can see Real Madrid
Come
scoring
back up
sooner
again.
more than later.
Vinicius Junior
Liverpool
out there.
have not created a single thing. It's been all Real Madrid. It's going to take time. I think Real Madrid are going to take a while to break Liverpool down, but I think it will happen.
18 minutes here for Liverpool. With Real Madrid playing the better football. Here's Marco Asensio, on by Casemiro.
That's a ball.
By Madrid again.
That is a ball.
Here's Mendy.
Crap ball in by Mendy. But Real Madrid are coming back again. Man City are 1-0 up against Dortmund. 1-0 Man City.
One thing I can't get away from though, Steve, when I look at the Real Madrid team tonight minus Ramos, is how they performed against Manchester City in the Champions League last season.
Yeah.
They have got that.
Kevin De Bruyne has just scored for Manchester City.
Yeah.
And Norwich City are 4-0 up against Huddersfield Town. 4-0 up.
Liverpool can get the pressure on them. It could be a unit that could crack under pressure.
Definitely. I mean, last year against Manchester City, certainly at the Etihad, it was Rafa Varane who's very experienced, isn't he? He was the one who caused the problems last year, 2 big mistakes. But as you said, Man City were on top in that game, controlled it, never looked like losing, never looked like going out in the tie. And you just wonder mentally if Real Madrid could be strong enough this evening.
It's a good challenge by Eder Militao. Casemiro winning it back from Salah. There's been a goal at the Etihad and Manchester City have gone ahead tonight. Kevin De Bruyne with the goal. So Manchester City 1, Borussia Dortmund 0.
Oh, too much on it, and it's out for a throw into Liverpool.
It's certainly been 20 minutes, Steve.
20 minutes gone.
Defensive concentration, Liverpool.
Yeah, and that's, if you're going away from home, that's exactly what you would say, wouldn't you? I know there's no crowds, and I know this is the atmosphere, and we talk, ex-players talk about, you know, calming the atmosphere down, playing yourselves into the game. But that certainly exists tonight, as in it's a difficult European tie against the glamorous team who have got a huge history in Europe. Winning this competition, you just have to play yourselves into this game. This game is.
Here comes Liverpool on the attack.
It's next week as well. Don't do anything silly, then you can build.
Mane. Keita.
Come on, Liverpool. Come on, Real.
Gini Wijnaldum. The run of form that Real Madrid are on at the moment is their best sequence of the season. It's form that's taken them back in contention to try and retain.
Oh, here comes Liverpool. Here comes Liverpool. But Real Madrid have got it away.
Diogo Jota and then Modric.
And let's see what Real Madrid can do now on the ball. Hello, Lucas.
It's always the same with Real Madrid.
The score is 0-0 if you can see on the scoreboard that I've
As soon as
done.
the knockout phase comes along, they started rev into gear. It's the same last year, albeit after the lockdown. Their form really picked up and was strong in La
So,
Liga.
thank you for the thumbs up. I highly
They're starting to play well now,
appreciate it.
hunting down, well, Real and Barcelona are hunting down Atletico Madrid. And they're the furthest team along in the Champions League as well in Spain.
Sharp defending there by Nacho.
Well done, Raf.
And the free kick given to Real Madrid.
nothing in that, was there?
No, starting his 12th game in a row tonight.
Thank you,
So
Aaron.
often had to sit there and watch Varane and Ramos playing the big games, but it's his opportunity to shine. Held by Mendy, but intercepted by Phillips. This Naby Keita.
Are you doing Sheffield on Saturday? No, unfortunately, because Chelsea kick off at 5:30.
The Spaniards have just been a fraction sharper, haven't they, in pretty much
Yes, they have.
every phase so far.
Doing a Q&A during the stream, so get your questions at the ready.
Just given one away. But Liverpool haven't really had any control as of yet. Certainly further forwards in the attacking areas.
Luka Modric straight at Sadio Mane. Here's Wijnaldum for Liverpool. Now
Here comes Liverpool on the attack. Let's see what happens here.
It's still all a little bit slow, isn't it? The intensity's just drained out the game.
Given away by Trent Alexander-Arnold. Here's Karim Benzema. It's
Go
always
on!
a danger when he's in a
Go
situation
on! Oh,
like this,
look
but
at
that's well
Benzema!
defended by Ozan Kabak, who managed to match him stride for stride and make the challenge, but Liverpool can't give the ball away in a situation like that.
Yeah, Liverpool have done that too often. I think
Come on,
when the
Real!
intensity's really low, Liverpool suffer more. They're better playing really fast, thought-provoking football, attack-minded football. Kabak did really well. One-on-one with Benzema, just ushered him to the
Shoot!
side.
Shoot!
Mendy thinking about the shot. Fabinho in with a fair challenge. Play on, says the German referee.
Go on! Oh, look at
Casemiro, but that's too far.
Yeah, Benzema was free at the far post. If he could have just got a little bit more whip on. You see the number 9 at the back. Free as you like. It was a poor cross, really. Benzema, hands on his face, he knew.
That's nicely done by Liverpool. There's the captain for tonight, Wijnaldum. Excellent challenge by Casemiro. 9 of the players starting tonight, combined among the 2 11s, started the final in Kiev in 2019.
Thank you, Adam. No spamming in the chat, please.
A notable absentee from the Real Madrid squad tonight is Eden Hazard, who came back into training at the weekend. And he trained with the squad yesterday, but he's not quite ready, according to Zinedine Zidane. They're being very, very careful with him at present. There is a possibility that he could be involved in the Classico at the weekend, and certainly the second leg at Anfield next week.
Yeah, they're being ultra careful with him, aren't they? Because he just keeps having injury after injury, muscle injury after muscle injury. So they are taking the time. They don't want to take a chance with him again.
Adam, if you're in the chat, sort this out for me.
Tony Kroos looking
Go on!
vicious. That's a
Go
brilliant
on!
ball. It's superbly taken.
Yeah!
By Vinicius Junior.
Go on!
Sublime ball from Tony Kroos. A goal with quality.
Come on!
Real Madrid won.
Come on,
Liverpool.
say Real Madrid with the
Yeah,
nose.
what a
Win
goal
this
that
game.
was.
Vinicius, come on!
Goal, but they all still count. And they all still have quality. Just a 50-yard ball from Tony Kroos.
Get in, my son!
And defensively, Liverpool just get caught out. I mean, how easy is this? Receives it off Militao. Good run from Vinicius, but not.
Goal for Real Madrid!
Point ball right onto his chest. Doesn't have to break strides. Spots the run like everybody does, but no one can stop him. One touch across Nat Phillips. Can't touch him. Finishes it with a plumb past Alisson. Eyes on the prize. One touch. Get across the defender. finish it off. Brilliant goal, Madrid 1-0.
Absolutely wonderful goal scored by the Spanish champions Real Madrid, made by Toni Kroos and finished off by the 20-year-old Brazilian.
Oh, to make it even better, folks.
And with the stage as big as it is tonight, you're going to get quality like that. And it was absolutely superb. The ball was completely perfect, and it was superbly taken in by Vinicius. That's only his 5th goal of the season. They've got really high hopes for him. And in a big moment, he was able to keep his cool and fire Real Madrid ahead.
Vinny boy!
Yeah, no doubt the boys will analyse it in the studio. Brilliant from Madrid.
It was coming. It was freaking coming. Get it, Real Madrid. Let's up the Madrid.
The young Brazilian has done that.
Good finish as well.
It's a test of character now for Liverpool. Real Madrid have been the better team, and now they've got the lead. There is concern here in Valdebebas for Jurgen Klopp.
Well, we're nearly approaching the 30-minute, the half-hour mark. And Liverpool haven't got going at all, have they? Forward line haven't got going. Can't string 5 passes together. This is better.
A little bit of acceleration from Sadio Mane. And a comfortable take in the end, though, by Thibaut Courtois, the Real Madrid goalkeeper.
There we go, boys. Way! Sit down with Messenger. Again, sit down. Sit down, shut up. Sit down, shut up. Sit down, shut up. Sit down, shut up. Well done, Adam. Thank you very much.
It'd be pretty much non-existent. It's the first time we've seen Mo Salah running behind.
It's a corner to Liverpool. Corner to Liverpool.
Yeah, and you wonder where Liverpool should try and attack. Of course, Real Madrid are nice and solid down the centre of the park because Kroos, Modric and Casemiro don't like going out wide. So there must be a spare man somewhere, and it's whether it's where Vinicius is standing or whether it's where Asensio plays this side.
If you guys enjoyed the stream, hit the thumbs up button, hit the like, subscribe, and the bell notification as well.
Ozan Kabak and Nat Phillips have gone forward for the Robertson corner.
Foul in the box. Free kick to Madrid.
With the ball in the air.
Here's the goal again.
What a goal.
It was a lovely ball on Toni Kroos. Should have been defended better. But it was pinpoint accuracy. You've seen him do this thousands of times before, haven't we?
I know.
Toni Kroos for club and country, time and time again. So dependable, so experienced.
Mad.
A lovely finish.
Wow. Can you believe it? Real Madrid won.
Toni Kroos, he's not flashy.
Yeah.
Think about the Galacticos, the big name players that Real Madrid have, but he's just been absolutely brilliant for this team for so long.
That midfield three have all of them.
It's such a good game so far.
Up to the mark time and time and time again. Here's Luka Modric, 35 years of age, strolling around the field. Just superstar players.
It's so good. This game is so good so far. Real Madrid
always
won.
Always count on
Liverpool nil. Half an hour played. Been a good start.
It's Lucas Vazquez.
Oh, Benzema! Penalty! Oh, referee has bullet!
Just a moment's concern.
Oh, the penalty ref!
The smile on the face of Karim Benzema. They are going to take a look at the challenge, but the game carrying on at the moment.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's Naby Keita. Well, no foul given there either. He's letting the game flow, isn't he, the German?
Well, Liverpool nearly got caught again with a ball over the top. Kabak gets a little touch onto it, but falls into the path of Benzema. And it was heart in your mouth stuff, wasn't it, with that challenge from Kabak, and we're through again.
Brilliant touch by Lucas Vazquez. Here's Vinicius again.
Oh!
He took a deflection off Nat Phillips, who threw himself into the path of the shot, but they're looking really dangerous when they get forward here around the
they are. Playing behind the fullbacks.
Come
Benzema in behind Andy Robertson, Vinicius sometimes in behind Trent on the far side. Another chance. Here's the... Yeah, he just dangles his leg out, doesn't he, Benzema, into the legs himself of Kabak there. But still, it's a scruffy challenge. He has to be very careful.
Tony Kroos out to take the corner. Benzema looks like he's enjoying himself.
Go on!
Oh! And you'd say that's half a chance. It was dropping quickly, and he had to take it on the half volley, but he's a clinical striker, Marco Asensio. There's the challenge again, Kabak and Benzema.
Yeah, his right leg just comes across Kabak. But as I said, you have to be very careful, because of course different European referees might see that one way or the other.
Come on!
Jimmy Wijnaldum for a Liverpool team who need to try and make something happen for them.
And giving the ball away again there, even Wijnaldum, one of the most experienced Liverpool players.
It's a super ball to Lucas Vazquez. There's defending here for Robertson. White shirts arriving in the middle. Benzema was missed by Phillips, but seemed to do enough to put Benzema off.
So, how is everyone today?
Here's Trent Alexander-Arnold. There's been no opportunity, Steve, whatsoever so far for the fullbacks to get forward for Liverpool.
Guys, it's Norwich City 5, Huddersfield Town
There's the cross
0. Norwich 5, Huddersfield 0.
Benzema can't believe it.
And it's half time.
Or was it just the light, one of the floodlights in his eyes? I don't know.
I suppose when you score as many goals as he does, you are allowed to blame the floodlights in a situation like that.
Why not?
If you guys saw my reaction to the Real Madrid goal, you would... I went absolutely mental, and I said I would.
Headed forward by Nacho. Away for Liverpool by Phillips.
So, questions in the chat. Anyone who wants to
Salah finds himself surrounded.
give me any question in the chat, I'll answer as many questions as I can.
Alexander-Arnold looking for Sadio Mane. There was a coming together there involving Vazquez, and Felix Brick again just instructing the players to get on with it. Tony Kroos. That's headed straight into the path of Asensio.
Yeah! Yeah! Liverpool are absolutely shite! Oh! I'm gonna do it, guys! Let's do it!
Liverpool mistake absolutely.
Woo! 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 Come on, Real!
Tony Kroos, but not
Come on!
Sergio Ramos celebrating in the stands.
Go!
It's a header from Trent Alexander-Arnold. What on earth is happening to Liverpool today? Tony Kroos up. This is a simple ball. Real. Asensio. Keeper can't do anything about it. Just 2 touches this time to flip it over them.
Oh my God!
Simplest goal he'll score all year. Mountain to climb for Liverpool.
So Marco Asensio, who was the man in form coming into tonight for Real Madrid, has now scored in 4 matches for them. And the captain Sergio Ramos leads the applause.
Then what we'll do now is we'll do the massive air horn to end it.
The Liverpool story. I can only presume that the conversation Wijnaldum was having with the referee was all about the coming together involving Mane and Vazquez.
Come on!
It was a challenge that was looked at by
Get in!
but
Get in,
not
Madrid!
serious enough to be taken into account.
Yeah, you can't worry about a challenge 90 yards away from your own goal. You just deal with what you have to deal with. And defensively, Liverpool have been poor. Here's the challenge. Yeah, there's a slight coming together. Of course there is, yes. Gets across him, bumps into him, not looking at the ball.
Come on!
Of the Liverpool argument that from that passage of play, Toni Kroos sent the ball down to the other end, and by the Trent Alexander-Arnold header, Marco Asensio made it 2-0. And it's a big mountain that Liverpool...
Mountain to climb!
They've got to bang down the hatches to a large extent, because this Real Madrid team has been very good right from the kickoff.
And more importantly, they have to start playing well. They have to start playing with an intensity. They have to keep the ball better. They have to pass it to a red shirt. They have to stop making errors at this level.
Oh, myself! If you guys go back and watch the celebration of the second Real Madrid goal, I go absolutely ballistic.
Tomorrow night, that's from 7 o'clock on.
I am doing Chelsea versus Porto. I'm hoping Chelsea will win tomorrow against. Oh no!
Versus Paris Saint-Germain, and you can see that from 7:15 on 3 HD.
Just crazy, crazy. Liverpool are having a nightmare, Adam. It's insane. It's insane.
Launched forward by Thibaut Courtois. Bit of a misjudgment again there from Trent Alexander-Arnold, who's having a torrid night out there at right back for Liverpool.
Oh God! If you watch my reaction to the second Real Madrid goal, I just go up for one man. It is insane. I ended up doing a Fortnite dance. I never thought I would. I said I would do it when Real Madrid scores, sir. But I'm going to do the force if Benzema scores. So you guys get ready. I'm going to force where Benzema scores, sir. Because I like Karim Benzema. I rate him highly. I rate him highly.
Liverpool at present.
No.
But
because they're not moving it as quick as they should do, they're allowing Benzema to get back. You see Vinicius gets back.
Both of you guys are enjoying the stream.
Liverpool's front three have hardly had a kick
Come on, Real!
in this first half.
Another goal and the tie could be, theoretically, could be over.
We've got Europa League football as well to tell you about on Thursday. 7:15 for Arsenal versus Slavia Prague on 1 HD. And at the same time on 2 HD you can see the first leg of Granada against Manchester United. All the focus coming into tonight was on the Real Madrid number 9, Karim Benzema, but the players either side of him have scored the Real Madrid goal, Vinicius Junior and Marco Asensio.
But what a goal it was. Great job.
Statistics there that tell the story, Steve. Yet to have an attempt on target, Liverpool, after 41 minutes of football.
Liverpool are playing absolute shite today.
Yeah, disappointing display up until now. Whether the manager will be thinking about making a change. But it's been brilliant from Real Madrid. All the focus defensively was on Real Madrid. Is the challenge again from Lucas Vazquez. And any other time you would say is a foul, but you can't relate one thing to mistakes. You know, a couple of minutes later, sometimes you get free kicks, sometimes you get throw-ins.
Toni Kroos is
against you. That's just a mistake by Liverpool, which is punished.
Thank you, Adam.
A change here, Steve. They're taking off Naby Keita.
Wow.
Sending on Thiago Alcantara. So there's lots of discussion about the team when we got it earlier. The fact that Thiago was a sub and Keita was starting, well, that change has occurred before half-time.
So,
Mane couldn't quite find a
Are
way
you
to
guys
fulfill
enjoying the
it.
stream?
Nearly
Put
towers
down
the
in the
Real Madrid
chat.
defender. Has to be an injury, doesn't it? You would have thought.
You know what? I don't even know, because he's given the ball away that often, Navigator, and there's
Oh
another
my
mistake
God.
by Liverpool.
Oh!
Asensio trying to make them pay again.
Oh my God, no, 3-0.
That was another awful mistake by Kabak. Whether he's just going to get in at half time and calm down, because his nerves look shot. That was just an easy
Bro!
defensive.
Come on,
Just
Madrid!
pushed his hands
Woohoo!
again.
Come on!
Two minutes to go in the first half that's been dominated in every phase by Real Madrid. Liverpool
That's
don't have
never a
free
foul,
kick here
ref.
for the foul by Casemiro.
Yeah, well, it was a foul, wasn't it? Albeit Navigator did lose the ball. Here's the mistake by Kabak. Plenty of time. See Jurgen Klopp behind him, hands to his head straight away. That could have been 3.
Desperate, yes! If any of you guys in the chat were here for the goals celebrations that we scored,
See whether a set piece
that
can do something positive
I
here for
celebrated,
Liverpool.
they were mental
Taken
celebrations.
by Trent Alexander-Arnold and steered behind by Tony
Free
Kroos,
kick.
but there was a foul in there. Nat Phillips on Casemiro.
The goals, the celebrations in here are going to be mental, insane.
You can't see much in it, whether there's a little coming together of legs. Yeah, you can't really see anything from that camera angle as well. You can see Casemiro going to ground, of course you can straight away. Nat Phillips going to ground afterwards.
Well, boys!
Casemiro has played the full 90 minutes in 19 of the last 20 matches in all competitions for Real Madrid. He's the second highest goal scorer for the club this season as well, which is out of character for him and out of character for the team. After Benzema's 24, Casemiro with 6 is the next best. I mean, we're so used to seeing a Real Madrid squad that scores goal after goal after goal, but it's a bit different this one. They tend to spread the goals around. They've managed to find 2 in the first half, though, of this first leg of the Champions League quarter-final against Liverpool.
Go on!
Vinicius.
Go on! Ah!
Robertson slightly too quick for
Well
Modric.
done, Madrid!
It's a big 15 minutes coming up here for Jurgen Klopp, Steve. He's got
1 minute of added on time at the end of the first half.
It's going to be played out.
Yeah, they have to be better. They've given the ball away again. Thiago that time, Fabinho 30 seconds ago. It's contagious. Everybody's doing it. Liverpool can't play as bad as this in the second half and give the ball away as much as they have done. Surely, otherwise, you say goodbye to this competition.
It's been a half where we've hardly mentioned the names of Mo Salah, Diogo Jota, Sadio Mane. Liverpool haven't been able to get started as an attacking force. Here's Thiago.
Liverpool is shite!
And there's the half-time
Well
whistle.
done, Madrid!
Brilliant first half for the 13 times European champions. Real Madrid, the first goal scored after 27 minutes, a pinpoint long ball from Tony Kroos, chested down and clinically finished by the Brazilian.
Half time, Liverpool 0, Real Madrid 2. I'm going to be popular for about 5 minutes, but you're going to have music playing at half time, so here we go. Put some music on for you folks, for you lovely folks. So I'll see you guys for the second half. Alright, folks. Back I am. Liverpool is playing dirty due to Madrid. They're not Madrid, they're Madrid. Come on, boys. We're getting bangers on you every day. Yeah, Chelsea will win tomorrow. So if you guys want to give me any questions during the stream, I will answer as many questions as I can.
People say those that belong, their hearts beat to sounds of the same song. And they are like one, I'm sure we're the same. I know I'm not wrong, this love real game. But you had to change your heart, I know. It wasn't like this, I'm sure it wasn't for sure. You're on your own path, you made a new start. It's all
Messenger.
you've torn us apart. It's over now, you've torn us apart.
When Real Madrid scored, I went absolutely mental. Come on!
So you say now I'm sure our future unknown. You don't want me no more. Why didn't we talk? It's such a shame. You're blindsided me. You can take the blame, but you had a change of heart. I know it's over now. You've torn us apart. You wouldn't believe that we was real. You just gotta be alone. It's empty lost. Now it's
So hello everyone, we are getting ready for the second half.
Liverpool, they need an away goal somehow.
Yep, they've got to change the way they played in the first half. There's zero intensity, didn't get up against Real Madrid, didn't put them under pressure. The likes of Toni Kroos give them freedom at the park to pick up passes and they've been punished. They need a goal, they need to make something of the second leg with a goal.
Yeah, I think you're right, Gary. I think they really need an away goal because I remember sitting at the Nou Camp, you know, a couple of seasons ago and thinking, right, just stay in the game. You've got Anfield. Stay 2-0, that's fine. You can beat them 2-0 at Anfield, all three. But this time, Crouchy made the point before the game. Anfield's not as big a factor at the moment. They've lost the last 6 games or something at Anfield, so it's not a massive factor. They need an away goal now. This is serious.
Yeah, they certainly do, and they need to eradicate the mistakes. Obviously, Trent Alexander-Arnold made 1 or 2 in that half as well, Peter.
Yeah, a few errors. You know, Phillips was out of position.
Quarter-final.
You know, balls over the top. Trent making a couple of errors defensively, and they haven't had a shot on target or a shot at all in the game yet. So there's lots of areas to improve on in the second half. Otherwise, Real Madrid will run away with this.
Yeah, sometimes you find out what people are made of in these circumstances, Real.
Yeah, very much so. I think if you look at yourself and you've got to just go out there and give a better accounting of yourself. And them boys in the picture, they're the strikers. They need to have an impact on this getting this second half now. They didn't get into the game in the first half at all.
No, Liverpool have it all to do. Can they salvage something from this game? Let's rejoin Steve McManaman and Darren Fletcher.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you, fellas. Just to try and put a bit of a positive spin on it from a Liverpool perspective and try and provide some hope for the second half. They've scored in 9 successive away matches. The last time they failed to score away, Steve, was at Southampton in early January. And they've only failed to score twice away from home all season. And of course, you've got a wealth of experience in this competition. The value of an away goal in a situation like this would be huge for them. And they've got to try and find a way somehow, as the lads were saying there, to get one.
Yeah, they can't
Now, second half is on the way. Let's change it. Second half is on the way, folks.
They know what to do. They can look themselves in the mirror and say, have I done my best in that first half? And the answers have resounded no, probably for every single one of them. Probably less Thiago because he's only just been on the pitch for 5 minutes, so they all know what they have to do. They've got a lot of experience in this competition, a lot of those Liverpool players.
So, hopefully Real Madrid can get another goal and the tie will be over. If Real Madrid score again, I will see Liverpool not getting back in the game. Liverpool will not get back in this tie if Real Madrid score another goal. And it will stand for the second leg and the rest of the second half. If Benzema scores in the first leg or the second leg, I will floss on stream. And I will be true to my word. I will floss on stream if Benzema scores.
Yeah, you have to remember as well, Danny Carvajal, who would play right back.
It'll be embarrassing, but I'll do it anyway.
Lucas Vazquez is in there.
It'll be hilarious.
So to test them out.
He was the man at the centre
Maybe
of the
Dale,
ball for
they
the
maybe
Liverpool
bottle
side
it.
when the second goal was
Just
scored.
have to
The
wait and
German
see.
referee Felix Brick. It's Eder Militao.
Militao down at the moment, down the deck by Mane.
Because they are running out of central defenders.
Yeah.
Go on, Madrid.
VAR did look at that challenge. The disputed challenge, Lucas Vazquez on Sadio Mane. We all thought it was a foul. VAR did look at it and just left it well alone.
Go on, Madrid.
Here's Wijnaldum. Thiago.
Come on!
Thiago
Come on,
puts it
Real!
towards Mane.
Get him a goal, come on!
Behind for a goal kick to Real Madrid. You'd like to
Well
think
done.
with Thiago on the pitch, they can try and look after the ball a little bit better in central midfield. They were dominated by the Real Madrid 3 in the first half, weren't they?
Yeah.
Real Madrid today have played well. If anyone has turned up late for the second half, I will say this now.
Ball down further up the field as well, Liverpool. Now you see Real Madrid just
I
give
will
the
have to
ball
remind
back straight
myself
away.
what if, and everything else if it doesn't happen this leg for the second leg. If Benzema scores, I will floss on stream. Mark my word, I will stick to my word. I will floss on stream if Benzema scores.
Ball by Thiago to Robertson. Headed away by Lucas Vazquez. Here's Wijnaldum.
It'll be a bad floss, but at least I would have done it.
Jota caught there by Lucas Vazquez. That's going to be the yellow card.
Jota, you go down too
For the,
easily,
Real
you
Madrid right
twat.
back. Ferland Mendy is the only Madrid player booking away from missing the second leg, and Gini Wijnaldum of the Liverpool starters is facing that situation as well.
Yeah, easy one, wasn't it, for Felix Brick?
So, hopefully you guys are doing alright. Everyone's enjoying the stream, everyone's enjoying the game.
Kabak have gone forward
And
for the first set piece of the
everyone
second
enjoying Liverpool bottling it. There's Liverpool are bottling it.
half. It's Andy Robertson's free kick headed away by Casemiro.
They've still not had a shot on goal yet.
For Real Madrid.
And we're in the 15th minute mark. Way! No, come on. Adam. He's a mate of mine, so he's with me.
Shins of Vinicius. James Milner among the Liverpool subs who are warming up at the start of the second half. Salah looking to flick on. He actually raised his foot and collided with Eder Militao.
I don't mind that being on because he's actually trying to mean something, so it's not bad.
Robertson
Go on, Madrid!
squeezes the
Well done, Courtois!
He's extremely tall, the Real Madrid goalkeeper, with a catch you'd expect him to make.
Courtois, you're a good keeper, but for Chelsea, you're a snake. Oh, lucky! Unlucky there, me son. Oh, that's there, that's high. Yeah, mate, friends of mine. Yeah, so, yeah, he's a mate of mine.
Away from Casemiro, Liverpool on the move.
Are Liverpool going to find every shot on goal?
Diogo Jota. First chance he's had tonight, falls for Salah!
Oh, it's a goal!
Liverpool get the away goal! Salah just had a check with the assistant on the far side. The flag stays down, and Liverpool get what they need right at the start of the second half. And it's scored by Mo Salah.
Yeah, there's a brilliant goal. We'll have to see the replay, whether he was offside or not. But Liverpool worked the ball really well from the keeper, right through the pitch. Trent Alexander-Arnold to Wijnaldum to Jota. He feints inside, shot away. Yeah, he's onside. Lucas Vazquez is playing him on. Salah just about gets it under control, pokes it in with his left foot. Liverpool get that all-important away goal, but more importantly, they're back in the game and they've started the second half off really, really well. Blocked by Modric, falls to Salah. He does what he's been doing all year long. Sticks it in the back of the net.
Well, that's 27 goals this season now for Mo Salah, who's scored in both legs of the last 16 game against Leipzig, and that's exactly what they needed. 6 minutes into the second half and they get the goal back, they get the away goal, and that is so significant for Liverpool. He becomes only the second Liverpool player to score against Real Madrid in Spain. Yossi Benayoun scored the other one, but this one means so much to them, Steve. We're just waiting for the check, just waiting to make sure that he's onside.
Yeah, well, on the lines on the pitch you certainly say he was onside, wouldn't you? But they are still having a look. They finished having a look, thankfully. I think we spotted it a minute ago, let alone the VAR people.
Well, it was just to add to Liverpool tension, but it's now Real Madrid 2, Liverpool 1. It's a different game now. And it's a different tie now as well. The away goal so valuable in a situation like
Liverpool
this.
are back in it. It's 2-1.
The first half went for Liverpool.
Yeah. Chalk and cheese already. Chalk and cheese, and Liverpool have started the second half. Pressing high, closing the ball down when the goalkeeper has it, winning the ball back higher up the field, and having a lot more intensity when they go forwards. Picking pockets like this, finding space already in the second half.
That's a fantastic pass by Alexander-Arnold, and the header thumped wide by Jota. What a ball!
What a ball by Trent Alexander-Arnold. Outside the right foot, a bit of fade on it to Diogo Jota. Could he enter it back to Sadio Mane here?
There we go, pals. We've updated the scoreboard now.
Stretching for it.
Liverpool 1, Real Madrid 2, but Liverpool is still rubbish. That's been their only
Lucas
attempt on
Vazquez
goal the whole
finds
game.
Vinicius. Real Madrid's turn to attack. Kroos.
Come on.
Plenty of white in the middle. And steered behind for
Corner.
the ball. No chances taken by Robertson.
Corner to Real Madrid, folks.
Liverpool have now maintained their record of scoring in all of their away matches in the Champions League this season. And the other side of the pattern is that Real Madrid have conceded a goal in 5 of their 6 home matches so far, so they are susceptible. In goes the corner towards Eder Militao. As he down there, nonchalantly looking on with his hands in his pockets. Liverpool have started the second half so much better. Casemiro. On by Nacho, away by Phillips.
Yep, hello, Benna. Chelsea play tomorrow. Why are you streaming? Why are you streaming? Yeah, I just thought I would stream today because this game also slightly involves Chelsea and Porto, because the winner of this tie plays Chelsea Porto in the next round. That's why.
Tony Kroos was looking for
and guys, I don't have to just stream Chelsea games, you guys know. I can also stream other games as well, because it's for content. If I get more content for you guys. You don't have to wait like a week. You don't have to wait like an extra few days.
Nicely taken by Vazquez in front
Come
of
on.
Robertson, on by Benzema to Asensio.
Benzema!
Good defending.
Ah!
Now Sadio Mane. So much more belief in Liverpool.
Real!
Wijnaldum. Alexander-Arnold.
Come on, Real. Beat Liverpool. Come on.
Headed away by Militao.
Well done.
2 in there, Liverpool, Mane and Jota. And the free kick
well done, ref.
conceded by Thiago, and he's going to get himself a yellow card. It's a much different game now.
Yeah, Liverpool far more pacey now. Look worse than it was, that challenge. Just slightly late, of course. Not much contact. Yellow card for Thiago.
He's had an impact though, Steve, hasn't he?
Yeah. I think people appreciated Diogo Jota playing, especially after his performance against Arsenal, but to drop Thiago for Keita, I think that was the big surprise. So we'll have to wait and see if Naby Keita's substitution was injury related or just because Jurgen Klopp wasn't happy with what he was seeing.
Stream United versus Spurs versus Man United. Let me have a look what day that's on. If it's on a Sunday, then I could do that game.
Kroos pressured by Salah.
Yeah, I could do that game because I could spread out my day on that day. That game anyway. We play on the Saturday anyway. Salah is lucky that Ramos isn't injured. That Ramos is injured. I agree. Because Ramos, I think, would have stopped that goal. Stone dead. But if Real Madrid get another goal, I would say it would be even harder for Liverpool to get back in this game. Oh, that's a touch. That's a touch. That's a goal. Benzema. I need you to score, Benzema.
His Vinicius Junior.
Everyone wants to see. Everyone in chat wants to see me floss. So Benzema, score this. Benzema. Benzema. Oh.
Good block by Phillips.
Yeah, it was a great block.
Yeah, Sunday I thought I might be streaming my eye versus Spurs.
Benzema worked the space really
I'll let you
well.
guys know if I do it or not.
This time it's
Guys,
with the block. Liverpool.
You need to pray that Benzema scores. If they do, I will floss on stream as a celebration for that goal. So you need to pray that Benzema scores.
Goal in the tie
is
absolutely vital. Yeah.
If he doesn't score in this leg, the floss still stands for the second leg.
The seconds, they're pushing forwards. They've got a plan of how they play. Madrid are going to just try and exploit a few gaps.
Come on, Madrid, especially Benzema. Score, because the flossy, I can't do it yet.
Mo Salah.
It's at 11. No, it isn't. It's at 4. It's at 4 o'clock. 4:30 on a Sunday. Not 11 on a Sunday.
Trent Alexander-Arnold into Diogo Jota. Mo Salah.
Yeah. People want Benzema to score. Yeah, everybody wants Benzema to score because it means I'll floss on stream. Yeah.
Yeah, really nice again by Liverpool.
So everyone's praying that it happens, but I don't think it's going to happen. But if it does, you get to see a shit rendition of it. a crap floss. Oh, Mendy! God's sake. Oh.
It took a long time to work out whether the goal is onside or offside, but it's quite significant when you see it. No, it's a big gap, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, they certainly took the time, didn't they? Wow. I thought we were missing something when they took that long.
But also,
Steve, it's a good job that Marco Fritz isn't administering VAR in the Premier League. We'd never get the games finished how tight they are.
I know.
Come on, Real, score a third, please.
Here's Mendy.
And Benzema score.
Sure, they stay solid and tight in the back, despite the fact they've got this vital away goal scored by Mo Salah 6 minutes into the second half. Lucas Vasquez.
Oh, come on, boys!
For Liverpool. Fabinho ran into Casemiro.
Well done, Casemiro!
Here's Vinicius
What,
Junior.
Benzema? Run up there, run up there, run up there, run up there!
Wijnaldum's there.
Come on,
as
my
well.
boy! Benzema, my boy!
Here's Benzema.
Benzema, my boy!
Mendy.
God!
Asensio.
Shoot! Oh!
Hit it well. Hit it
Oh,
too
look, he
high.
crossed.
Liverpool escape.
Yeah, it was Thiago this time trying to control it on his chest in the area. Gets pickpocketed by Marco Asensio, forces Toni Kroos. Just can't keep his body over it on his left foot.
For a player of his quality, Steve, that's a good chance.
Yeah, and he's been excellent today.
Just so you guys know, there's been another goal in the Norwich-Huddersfield game. Huddersfield Town 0, Norwich City 6. And it's a hat-trick for Timo Pukki.
What's Gini Wijnaldum?
Thank you, Adam. We don't want anything rude on this channel, please.
Salah threats it
No
through
sexual
towards Sadio
innuendos
Mane.
or anything like that.
Through to
Nothing
him as
sexual
well.
of that nature in
Would
here.
have been a really interesting situation had Mane been able to control the pass.
Maybe.
Touched by Benzema.
Maybe.
Here's Vinicius Junior. Luka Modric. Ferland Mendy.
That's a bit of a crunch. That is a cruncher. That is
a good challenge as well. Gets the ball back for Liverpool.
Yeah, I'm also a Chelsea fan anyway. That's good.
Robertson to his left. Mane and Salah in the middle. Jota picks up the pieces.
Well done. What a challenge. What a challenge by Mendy.
Saving challenge by the Real Madrid left back.
Oh yeah, it was. Lovely quick feet by Diogo Jota.
Guys,
let's see here.
it is Norwich City 6. Huddersfield Town 0.
Nacho was closing him down.
Yeah, I thought I'd be saying that to you guys.
Brilliant defensive tackle by Ferland Mendy.
Phillips and Kabak on the move in the middle. It's hoisted in.
Well done, Courtois.
Taken by Thibaut Courtois. That's a lovely ball by Benzema.
Go on! Go on! Oh, you twat!
Just what he needed to do. They were almost cut open on the
Jamski.
Asensio so disappointed that he couldn't find.
You call me Jamski? Way, I like that. Jamski.
By this, Benzema, Asensio just running away from Thiago. Just can't get anywhere.
Benzema, why are you not run up there? I need you to score. Everyone wants you to score.
Can't get caught on the counter from a corner.
It's a fantastic game now, Steve, isn't it?
Really open.
Really, really good Champions League quarter-final between these two wonderful football clubs. 19 European titles between them in this competition alone.
Come on, boys!
And they're going toe-to-toe here.
Come on!
Stadio
Modric!
Alfredo Di Stefano.
Go on!
Vinicius.
Go!
It's a third
Come on!
Real Madrid. And Vinicius gets his
Come on!
goal of the night.
Come on!
Couldn't stop it despite a pretty firm touch
Get
of the ball.
in!
And with Liverpool
Come on,
back
that
in the
might be
game,
it, come
they
on!
can see the third to Vinicius.
Come on!
Real Madrid 3, Liverpool 1.
Get in, oh, come on!
Yeah, Liverpool won 30
Get
seconds
in!
with a break.
Up you, Liverpool bastards! Up you!
Fashion a goal yet.
Get in!
Out of nowhere, really. Throw into Benzema.
Get
to
in!
Luka Modric. It's almost slow motion. Drives into the box, plays a nice pass to Vinicius. Not closed down. Just fires it through Nat Phillips' legs.
Get in!
Inside the keeper. But again, great goal from Madrid. Very poor defensively by Liverpool.
And also, folks, it's Huddersfield Town 0.
The game's opened up. It's 3.
Norwich 7. Norwich is 7-0 up against Huddersfield. This is ridiculous.
So 65 minutes gone in Valdebebas. Real Madrid 3, Liverpool 1, and you wonder what the next twist in the plot is going to be in the Spanish capital in the Champions League tonight. Just when it appeared like Liverpool were getting themselves on top, they get hit by the sucker punch by Real Madrid.
Come on!
Here's Vinicius.
Go on!
Move again.
Go on! Oh!
They were cut open again, Liverpool.
Oh!
And they got away with one there. My word.
Got away with another one. Now is the time to regroup, not to go gung-ho.
Adam, you can reply to that for me.
Salah challenged by Casemiro. You can't take your eyes off it.
I mean, Madrid looks so sharp up front, so much quicker in their attack in Liverpool's defensive area.
Hey, I'm not a Real Madrid fan. Never have been, never will.
Trent Alexander-Arnold, Asensio. I think he was caught in two minds whether just to try and flick it over the keeper first time or roll.
Adam, why don't you go and finish it? Go and put it in the chat for me.
Say, Steve, it's a game that totally fits the DNA of both clubs in this competition.
Yeah.
The way the game's being played tonight is exactly
I am
the
not
way it
a Real
should be
Madrid
played
fan.
between these two.
Yeah. No sitting back, hunting the ball down, trying to score.
I am supporting Real Madrid today because I'm not.
And don't forget to join us tomorrow night for Porto.
What if
Chelsea,
Benzema scores a
7
sexy
o'clock
goal?
on
Ha ha!
in the Champions League.
Yeah, I'll floss. I will floss.
Holders, Bayern Munich against Paris Saint-Germain.
And I will say this to you now, I will do the fortnight floss if Benzema scores in either the first leg or in the second leg.
Fabinho with the challenge on Casemiro. In goes Eder Militao.
So if it doesn't happen in this first game, I'll do it for the second. Keep the it's standing. Oh, Real! Come on, Benzema! There's still about over 20 minutes to go for Benzema to score.
Madrid haven't been past the last 16 before tonight since they last won the Champions League. They've only lost 6 of their previous 35 quarter-final ties. They've won 12.
Looks like someone's coming up for Real Madrid.
And they're involved in this toe-to-toe slugfest with Liverpool in Madrid tonight. Here's Robertson.
Yeah, it looks like Fede Valverde's going to come on.
Valverde's coming up for Real Madrid.
That'll be the first change tonight by Zinedine Zidane. Sadio Mane.
Yes, that is correct. Because I don't want to face Liverpool. No way. And also, don't forget, for Chelsea it'll be a different challenge for us. We have never faced Real Madrid in the Champions League. So it'll be like the first ever meeting between us. We've never played Real Madrid, so it'd be like a new challenge for us. And I like us playing new teams that we've never played before, and this would be, even though this team's massive, and I still don't get out of all these years we've both been in the competition, we've never met. Weird. Oh, look at! Oh, it's kicking off now.
Wants to engage with Trent Alexander-Arnold. No real need for that.
Vinicius and Trey won a wrestling match. Vinicius and Trey won a wrestling match.
I think it's going to be the opportunity as well for Real Madrid to make the change that you were speaking about, Steve.
I think Vinicius won that match. Vinicius won that match because
Marco Asensio coming off.
Marco Asensio is coming on for
just sit in midfield now.
Real Madrid. Asensio is coming off for Real Madrid, and Valverde is coming on for Real Madrid.
Year-old Uruguay international missed the weekend win against Eibar.
When was the last time Chelsea played Real Madrid? We played Real Madrid in the Super Cup in 1999. Super Cup 1999, UEFA Super Cup. I just need Benzema to score.
It's a defensive change though, Steve, isn't it? Zidane feeling he needs an extra.
If Benzema score, you guys get your wish. You guys get your wish. You will get a floss from me if Benzema scores.
With Benzema when he can.
Hey, oh boy.
But he will
when's the last time Real Madrid played Chelsea? UEFA Super Cup 1999. So,
Tony Kroos.
Come on, Benzema, Benzema. Oh, God's sake. God's sake. That feels better than Maguire. Don't make me laugh. Luke Messenger, you're the scouts. If you guys want to know who Luke Messenger is a friend, my friend from a school friend that I've known for nearly over 15 years. Come on! Hey! Sure, you're shite!
Yeah, just a simple dummy from Vinicius. Gets away from Nat Phillips. Simple enough for Alisson.
Really? That long? Well, I hope it will be Madrid versus Chelsea. Tough challenge. Yeah, it will be a tough challenge. And don't forget, Adam, the last time we faced Real Madrid in 1999 UEFA Super Cup, we won 1-0. Gus Poyet with the goal. We won that match. So we beat, I think we beat like a UEFA Cup or European champions at the time. So I'll take that.
Superstar numbers,
so we did beat a tough team back then as well. So put your fingers crossed in the chat for Benzema to score.
Yeah, you can see why.
Because if he does, you guys will be getting a fuss from me as a celebration for Benzema scoring.
Here's the goal. Sloppy,
So you
isn't it?
definitely want
No one
Benzema
picks
to
the
score.
misses up.
It'll be
Just
like
makes
the
a
very
really
crap
good-
floss,
they
but I'll
work
give it a
really
go.
well, Real Madrid, but you expect them to when there's no real pressure on it. Weak shot through the legs of Nat Phillips.
Nat Phillips.
Squeezes in.
Nat Phillips was that crap. He even let Vinicius Jr. score.
17 minutes to go.
That's a foul,
Real Madrid
ref.
3, Liverpool 1.
He caught him in the face. Come on, Real. Well, yeah, where is he these days?
Here's Kabak. Given away to Kroos. Modric to Casemiro. Swept on towards Benzema, who's offside.
Gus Poyet is managing a club in Chile. He's managing a club in Chile called Universidad Católica.
Salah.
In the top flight of Chilean football.
Here's Robertson. Little touch by Jota. Nacho waiting for it behind him. Good foot in there by Phillips to win it back for Liverpool. There's a bit of space now for Mane. Good defending though by Modric, who
If Chelsea
positionally
play
was
Juventus, well,
exactly where he needed to be.
right. What? He goes, what team? Everybody in the chat for you guys. This is the club on which Chelsea legend Gus Poyet is managing in the top flight of Chilean football, the top flight football in Chile. This is the club. This is the club. I answered your question, Adam. So there we go. There's the club that Chelsea legend Gus Poyet is managing at this moment in time. And at the moment, I think they won the league last year, so.
Nacho's asking the question, why was put under that kind of pressure?
Why did he get it off the goalkeeper?
Here's Phillips. Fabinho. Liverpool know the value of a second away goal in Madrid if they can find one in what remains. Just a little bit less than 15 minutes. Toni Kroos back there for Real. Alexander-Arnold, Wijnaldum. Good tackle by Casemiro. He's done lots and lots of that tonight. Always been around the ball.
Yeah, and we were the lucky ones. We were the lucky ones.
Salah takes on Mendy.
You're welcome, Adam. Still Liverpool 1, Real Madrid 3, 77 minutes played.
Got away by Militao as far as Jota. Here's Thiago with a chance.
Hey!
Always too high.
Yeah, again, like Toni Kroos earlier on his left foot. Just always fading away. Just doesn't get over it.
Looks like Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain might be coming on for
Thiago playing
Liverpool.
his second game in the Champions League for Liverpool.
Or is that Firmino? Firmino is coming on for Liverpool. Roberto Firmino looks like he's getting stripped for Liverpool.
Matches when he was a Barcelona player. It's the Clásico at the weekend. 3 massive games in a row for Real Madrid. The 2 against Liverpool and the game against Barcelona. And they'll find out next week as well whether Florentino Perez is going to be challenged for the presidency of the club. So on and off the pitch, it's a massive 7 or 8 days in Madrid for Real. And the way it stands at the moment, they're off to the perfect start.
Yeah, if it stays like this, they'll take a huge amount of confidence in to the Clásico at the weekend.
So guys, put your question in the chat. I'm doing a Q&A during the stream. So put your question in the chat.
Here's Phillips, now Salah. Mane waiting in the middle. Jota in there as well. Away by Mendy. Here's Vinicius. Karim Benzema. Casemiro. Valverde.
So hopefully Real Madrid can get a 4th. That'll be amazing.
I mean, they keep the ball really well, don't they, Madrid? All extremely comfortable receiving it, getting marks, they turn out. Modric seemingly, Kroos are always there, waiting as an option.
Look how Real Madrid are playing. They're playing with so fluid, and the passing is so good.
Fede Valverde. Liverpool can't get the ball at the moment. Time ticking by, just over 10 minutes of the first leg to play. Here's Mendy.
Go on, Benzema, score please.
Kroos.
Oh. Poor guys, boys, it's just me yawning.
There's Casemiro. It's a brilliant exhibition of keeping the ball, isn't it, from Real Madrid?
I was going to say, they must have kept it for 50 passes, and they've won it back after 1 from Liverpool.
Wow.
Benzema, Casemiro. Here's Valverde, threatening again.
Go on! Oh,
Just a little
Benzema.
bit too high for Phillips. It just maybe caught the eye of Benzema again.
Yeah, he just got a little touch now, Phillips. But they work the ball really well yet again from left to right. He just gets a little flick there, just to take it off. To control the volley of Benzema.
Double change for Liverpool then, Shaqiri and Firmino. Kabak, one of the players, going off. And Jota is the other one. It's been a quiet night for Diogo Jota.
Yeah, we'll wait and see how Liverpool line up. Probably Fabinho will go back to centre of defence.
It's a sign of Jurgen Klopp's intentions, though, Steve, to try and get another goal before the game finishes. And despite the fact they've been in deeper holes than this heading into a second leg that we memorably remember.
Go on, Real. Get a 4th.
First touch for Shaqiri. Here's Wijnaldum. Alexander-Arnold into Roberto Firmino. It's a good ball by Thiago. Trent Alexander-Arnold for Liverpool. Good defending by Mendy.
Yeah, it was a great ball by Thiago.
Yep.
Alexander-Arnold penalised.
Free kick for Real Madrid. Trent on Vinicius.
To the assistant on that side as well. He's going to get himself a card here, Trent Alexander-Arnold. So
Trent yellow carded.
Liverpool right back.
Yeah, I think it was for the dissent, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think the challenge wasn't too bad. I think it was Vinicius makes the most of it. The scream and the roll over. Yeah, it's only a left arm, isn't it, just to hold him off. It wasn't an elbow, he just puts that left arm out. It's nothing, absolutely nothing. But you can see he does it for this, because he's only a yard away from the referee's assistant, just out of shot. You can see why.
On by Valverde, controlled by Wijnaldum.
Does that Real Madrid are bringing on a substitution in a minute?
Alexander-Arnold's ball, and that's going to go through to Courtois. Robertson towards Mane, good defending by Militao.
Well done.
I mean, it's easy to look at the game tonight and say that Liverpool haven't asked enough questions of this Real Madrid defence, but the fact that three in front of them have played so well tonight, Modric, Kroos and Casemiro, it's not really allowed them to do that, has it?
No, Real Madrid have been excellent.
Vinicius, good game,
This year
Vinicius.
has been quite frail, judging the other teams.
Vinicius
And
Junior is
Real
coming on,
Madrid
and
have had a few
Rodrigo
injuries
is
and
coming
torn
on.
injuries, but I've been really impressed by them this evening. They've shown real Champions League savvy, haven't they? They know how to get results in this competition.
There's a nice bit of symmetry about the substitution. A 20-year-old Brazilian replaced by a 20-year-old Brazilian, Rodrigo, for Vinicius Junior, who scored 2 tonight. Don't forget Europa League on Thursday, Arsenal Slavia Prague on 1 HD, Granada Manchester United on 2 HD, both games with the coverage starting at 7:15. He's been good tonight, Vinicius, hasn't he?
Excellent. Excellent. He's been a bit hit and miss and a bit inconsistent, excuse me, when you speak to some of the Spanish.
So, how is everyone
ex-players.
enjoying the stream? Liverpool 1, Real Madrid 3.
Really shone tonight, hasn't he? Been excellent. Very, very dangerous all night.
One of those young Brazilians whose reputation might well have preceded him before he came, and he's finding it a little bit different to live up to it, but he's scored 2 tonight, and games like this can be a time where a star is born in Madrid. And he's certainly going to be making the headlines in all the papers tomorrow, and they're going to be talking about this result for a few days, aren't they?
Yeah, very much so, you're right. His reputation when he joined at an early age, him, Rodrigo, Rainier, they've got big reputations without even playing.
Here comes Liverpool. Here comes Liverpool.
A man over initially.
Took too long, too long.
Lucas Vazquez has had a good game at right back tonight, was back to make the challenge. Casemiro's lost it now.
Come on, Madrid, come on.
Here's Firmino. And Liverpool would love to score another one to take back to Anfield next week. Alexander-Arnold to Salah. Nacho there for Real Madrid. Courtois clears the ball
Done.
away. Phillips heads it straight to Toni Kroos. Jurgen Klopp was agitated on the Liverpool sideline. Given away then by Real Madrid. Lovely turn by Mane. He went down and claims that he was fouled. He's still down, the Liverpool number 10, but Felix Brick not interested. Just thought for a second there, Steve, it might open up for Sadio Mane.
Yeah, it was as if there was a small number of fouls, wasn't it? He seemed to have got a bit of contact on the first, but stayed on his feet. But it just unbalanced him for the second.
Liverpool on the ball at the moment, about 87 minutes played. Liverpool 1, Real Madrid 3.
Thumped away by Casemiro. Shaqiri. Wijnaldum. Phillips. Here's Here's Alexander-Arnold, Mo Salah, Xherdan Shaqiri, Wijnaldum. There's no way through at the moment. They're well organised back there, Real Madrid. There's Roberto Firmino, Gini Wijnaldum.
Well done, good block.
Nacho and Casemiro.
Yeah, camped on the edge of the box. Those white shirts.
But they're good at defending.
Shaqiri. Robertson. Robertson trying to nick it behind. The last touch was off Valverde. It's a Liverpool
Corner to Liverpool.
Persistence pays off at the end, and now they'll
88 minutes played, still 3-1 Real Madrid.
Yeah, here's the first one. I can't see if there's any contact really. It's just a big swipe by Lucas Vázquez. That angle couldn't really show it.
Let's see whether Trent Alexander-Arnold can get his often impeccable delivery just right for Liverpool. Phillips was among those charging in.
Yeah, great header, Militao.
It's lovely play by Casemiro. Lucas Vázquez, though, can't keep a hold of it. One back for Liverpool by Alexander-Arnold, who then commits the foul. The final minute of the 90, Steve, it looks as though there's going to be a two-goal deficit to try and overturn at Anfield next week.
Yeah. Big tie, big gap, isn't it? Without the fans as well, as the boys intimated at half-time in the studio.
Right, Real Madrid, Barca, Dortmund have scored! Marco Reus has scored for Dortmund against Man City. Reus has scored! Man City have scored at the end! Oh my God! Man City have scored in the 90th minute!
Marco Reus getting an equaliser, so it's not a great night for the English teams.
Man City have scored in the 90th minute!
I'll update the score in a second, Steve. Here's Shaqiri, lifted in towards
Man
Salah,
City have
and
scored in the 90th minute!
2-1
Some good news.
to Manchester City.
Some good news at least.
4 minutes of additional time to be played in Madrid.
Phil Foden has scored for Manchester City to make it 2-1 to Manchester City to take a 1-0 aggregate lead to Germany.
Eder Militao and Nacho, who have filled in for him, and Rafa Varane. It's never easy to replace two World Cup winners.
No, it's not at all. And Zizou thrilled to bits because
4 minutes of added on time at the end of the game.
Different personnel, of course. The Rafa Varane news only filtering through of late. So chopping and changing in the team, and to come out with a result like this.
It's the kind of decision that would have been forensically examined by the Spanish press had it gone wrong. Switching from a 5 to a 4 that worked at the weekend. He knew he'd got to get it right, Zidane.
Oh yeah. Pens and pencils have been sharpened, we know that.
Casemiro challenged by Wijnaldum. Liverpool with 3 minutes of additional time to try and find a goal. Thiago. Salah. Found some
well
space,
done!
and found Nacho making yet another block.
Yeah, Nacho, Militao again. Both of them throwing the bodies in.
Shaqiri. Wijnaldum. Andy Robertson, Roberto Firmino. Mane tried to combine with Firmino, but Eder Militao was there for the umpteenth time. It's been a big night for Eder Militao.
I'm from the United States.
He's been overlooked at
Wow.
Madrid since his move from Porto.
See you later,
The
Chelsea
kind of
vs Ball.
performance that
Yeah,
can
see
grow
you
reputation.
tomorrow, Adam, for Chelsea versus Porto in the
I mean,
Champions
there was
League
talk Liverpool were
tomorrow.
looking at Militao
Hopefully
in
we
the
get the
January
win
transfer
tomorrow.
window when they plumped for Kabak and Ben Davies. Militao's name did pop up.
Thiago to Shaqiri. Firmino was tangling with Eder Militao again. Real Madrid get the ball away.
Thank you very much.
Benzema can't keep
If you
it.
guys enjoyed the stream, with the thumbs up button, don't forget to like, subscribe if you have enjoyed the stream.
Also Trent Alexander-Arnold. Real Madrid will be heading to Anfield for the first time since 2014 next week. They won 3-0 back then with a team that included Modric, Kroos and Benzema, so they've got experience of what they'll see next week.
Go on.
And they've got the counter-attack here being led by Rodrigo, and they've got 2 up with him as well. It just needed to be a better ball. Liverpool were scrambling to get back, and that's a wasted opportunity for Real Madrid. Sadio Mane, good tackle, Luka Modric.
Well done, Modric. Offside.
I think there'll be a mixture of pride and relief with Zinedine Zidane tonight, Steve, because whenever you're the Real Madrid manager, even if you're the great Zidane, nights like this carry so much pressure.
Yeah, they do.
Karim Benzema. Rodrigo.
Go on. Oh.
Good tackle, Fabinho. And that's it.
Yes!
The tonight is the half-time whistle in the quarter-final tie. It's advantage Zidane and advantage Real Madrid. Vinicius, the star of the show, with 2 goals.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed this first leg of the quarter-final tie between Real Madrid and Liverpool. It finished Real Madrid 3, Liverpool 1. Like, subscribe with the bell notification, don't forget to hit post. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Chelsea versus Porto in our quarter-final first leg tie tomorrow.